I've seen it as a urologist and men's health expert. It works for nearly every woman if you do it right. And the best part? It doesn't just turn her on faster, it makes sex feel deeper, more connected, and far more pleasurable later. So, what is it? Let me start by telling you what foreplay is not and what 4 mistakes almost all men make. Mistake 1. Going straight to oral sex is not foreplay. It's sex. If she's not already aroused, her genitals aren't sensitive. They're stressed. So when you go down too early, it often feels flat, pressured, or even uncomfortable. Yes, oral can be great, but only once she's already turned on. Think of it as a bridge to penetration, not the warm-up. Mistake 2. Sensual touching. This one's sweet, but too soft. Most men either graze too lightly or grope too hard. Neither builds real arousal. Mistake 3. Massage. Yes, massage helps her relax, but that's not arousal. It slows things down, and it's not how women get turned on. It can be part of the vibe, but it's not the core technique. Mistake 4. Mental stimulation. Yes, talking and teasing can help, but it's inconsistent, overused, and keeps her stuck in her head. Arousal doesn't happen in the head. It happens when the body is fully awakened. The most powerful foreplay technique I know. So, here's what works better than anything else I've ever taught. Full body-to-body flow. You use your entire body, chest, stomach, arms, hands, mouth, face, to flow over her slowly, sensually. You're not just touching, you're enveloping. You're in full contact, gliding over her curves, breathing her in, savoring every inch of her like it's the first time. Your hands are always on her, your mouth is always active. You're kissing, caressing, holding, but never robotic. It's a dance of closeness, connection, and sensation. Why does this work so well? Because it's not just physical touch. It's saturating touch, a massive surface area of sensation, like a whole body kiss. It tells her you desire her. You're in control, but fully connected. You're not rushing, you're enjoying. You're not doing foreplay. You're loving her body fully, freely. This awakens her body in a way mental tricks never can. She doesn't just feel aroused, she feels safe, held, desired, and fully alive. That's the magic. But it's not just glide over her and hope. To do this right, you need to combine several techniques all at once. Strong, responsive sexual touch with your hands. Erotic kissing that actually turns her on, not just pecks. Deep knowledge of how to use your mouth and hands on her breasts and nipples. Understanding how to move over her erogenous zones, her sides, hips, thighs, stomach, neck, in a way that flows, not starts and stops. The right amount of pressure, pacing, and movement from your full body. Not too heavy, not too awkward. In other words, all the best techniques you've heard of. You're combining them in one fluid, powerful ritual. And here's what happens when you do. Her brain receives a flood of touch signals all at once. She feels adored, not worked on. Her arousal builds not just in her genitals, but across her whole nervous system. Orgasms become easier, deeper, and more likely. Sex becomes something she craves because she feels everything more. This even works for women who normally take a long time to warm up or women who've struggled to enjoy sex in the past. Once she trusts the flow, once her body awakens, she can go from neutral to fully aroused in minutes. The art of calibration and avoiding routine. But it's not just a technique, it's a calibration. You need to learn how to read her. Some women need it deep and passionate. They want to feel taken. Others need it slower, more emotional, a loving hold with a sensual rhythm. Some need both on different days. The core technique never changes. You just adjust the settings. And one more critical tip, don't overuse it. If you do this the exact same way every time, she'll get bored. It's like playing the same favorite song until you can't stand it. This technique is meant to be flexible. You can use different positions, on top, from behind, spooning, standing, side by side. Vary your speed and strength. Play with order and rhythm. Switch up the flow mid-session. Mix in other stimulation once she's aroused, but never ever make it mechanical. Because if it feels like a routine to you, it will feel like a job to her, and that's the death of desire. When done well, this is the most powerful, reliable foreplay technique I've ever taught. It doesn't just turn her on, it redefines how she feels about sex, her body, and her connection with you. And when a woman feels that way, she wants more often, more deeply, and with you. And if you want to take things even further to enhance blood flow, sensitivity, and your physical stamina, I recommend a clinically formulated nitric oxide booster made from organic watermelon extract. It's rich in L-citrulline, which supports full body circulation including to the genitals and can amplify the physical pleasure of everything we just talked about. You'll find the link to my recommended supplement in the pinned comment below. Thank you for watching, and take care of your body.